One of the hardest things to do in the info or online coaching space is turn a cold prospect that came from a Facebook ad or Google ad or something like that and turn them into a paid customer in a short amount of time. And in this video, I'm gonna go over something that I added to my sales funnel to make that a whole lot easier and make the turnaround time from someone coming in as a cold lead to a paid customer much faster. For the past 4 to 5 months now, I've been running a funnel and an offer that is pretty much all cold traffic. So this is something that's worked really well for me. And I thought, for anyone watching this out there that has a coaching program and, wants to add paid traffic or is trying to just mainly do paid traffic with Facebook ads and, close those people and turn them into customers, this would be something that could definitely help you out. So what I did is I made a little bit of a breakdown on my laptop. We're going to go there and I'm going to break down exactly what I did and how you can implement it into your business. All right, so here's the little diagram I put together for you guys so you can kind of see how we're going to turn a cold lead into a paid customer on a sales call. So this is kind of what the process looks like, and I'll speak from this on my experience and also kind of try to tie it into some different things that you guys might be doing. But overall, what's going to happen is a cold lead is going to book a sales call. Now for us, we have a setter reach out and book the lead in manually into a sales call. Some of you guys might have a landing page where, the lead just books a sales call on their own. But the biggest misconception here is someone booking in a sales call or you booking in a lead into a sales call. That does not necessarily mean that they are like bought in. Like it doesn't mean at all that they are really bought into what you have, what your mentorship is, what your info product is, what your coaching services is. Like, especially when you're doing B2C, that does not mean that they're bought in. That just means that they might just have the slightest bit of interest and they're like, oh, I can hear more. So the odds, if you eliminated this whole middle thing here, like if you just eliminated this, and you just had the cold lead to book a call and then get on the sales call, like you would have like a 20% show rate probably. And that's why some of you guys might have 30%, 40% show rates. So what I call here is kind of just my pre-call process that I do, especially when I'm working with a colder lead because they don't know too much about me. They don't know too much about my mentorship or anything that I offer or anything that you offer, if they're just booking that call. So what this looks like is there's 4 kind of touch points that will hit with this lead to kind of get them prepped for the call and get them pretty much sold before you even get on the call with them. Ideally, you want your closer to just be able to take their credit card and cash them in as a customer. So starting off with the first thing, and this you could see is the iMessage bubble. And if we zoom in a little bit here, what I do is my setter books them in on a sales call. And immediately what he does is he makes a group chat with myself and him. And if you have like a closer, it'll be like you and the closer. He makes a group chat. So the lead has a point of contact with who they're going to be talking to next before they actually get on the phone with them. Now, in this group chat, the closer or yourself, if you're taking the call or if I'm taking the call, I'll send a video and be like, yo, what's up, man? Like, this is Aiden. Like, super excited to get on the call with you. Here's a little backstory on me. Here's what I hope we can help you with. If you kind of send that video or at least just send a text, kind of get to know the person a little bit over the group chat, that's automatically going to increase the rate that they're going to show up to the call. And that's something that not everybody does, but literally just that little step right there can help a whole lot. So if you have sales reps or if you're the closer yourself, have your setter, or if you don't even have a setter and someone's just booking in the call, make like a group chat with you and the closer and the lead before they actually get on the call, because it is going to boost your show rate and get them to actually really kind of just like understand who you are before. So you're not, because think about it, if it was from your perspective, getting on a call with a complete stranger, like that's weird. It's cool if you can kind of text the person first and then get on the call. So that's number one thing. Number 2 is email. The next touch point is going to be email. Now, you don't want to just do email because especially in B2C, not every lead that you book in on a sales call is going to check your email. But it is important that you set up some form of email sequence that sends emails to this lead before the call. Anywhere from like 5 to 10 emails could be good. And in these emails, you want to send them reminders to show up, obviously, give them tips to be prepared for the call, remind them to be in a quiet place, give them some value, show them some results from the info product or the coaching program that you're selling, show them some results from it before the call. Pretty much just whether it's value, whether it's showing results, whether it's making sure they're prepared, whether it's a reminder, kind of tying all that into an email sequence that they're getting before the call. Because again, maybe they're not checking their phone too heavy, maybe they're checking their email more. This is just another touch point that's super important. And if they're opening up and reading your emails on top of being in a group chat and listening to your texts and stuff, again, that just adds to the percent chance of them showing up and the percent chance of them closing. Now, the next two are probably like the most important, besides the group chat, obviously. But this next one, why I have the YouTube logo, is this is long form content. So as you can see, this is a live look at one of our leads. My setter sent over about a 25-minute video for them to watch before the call. And what this does is it actually explains the system we use inside of our coaching program, how we help sneaker resellers get into it and build a business and get results. So it pretty much walks through the program, kind of gives them an inside look, shows them results, gives them an inside look at the program, and talks about the transformation that we can give them. And this video is meant to kind of sell them before they get on the call. It's meant to give them value where they're like, holy crap, like this is awesome, like I'm learning, but it's also meant to sell them and kind of make it feel like they need your program, your mentorship to be able to succeed. And you don't just have to stop at one video. Like let's say the call is on, like it's Tuesday today. Let's say my call is on Friday. I could send them this and then the next day check in and be like, hey, did you get a chance to watch that? Yeah, I did. I loved it, blah, blah, blah. Send them another one. You could send them a 10-minute testimonial interview with a past student. You could send them a call recording from inside your program. What I mean by this YouTube logo is sending them long form content for them to watch that gives them value, that shows them results, and shows them that you're actually about what you do. And this right here, like this saves me. Like this, I have had people close before even getting on the sales call because of this, like no lie. So you need to be doing this, especially when it's cold traffic. Like it's so important because they haven't really consumed much content from you. So having them consume an hour worth of content, like that's going to change a lot of things. Now, this last one's a little bit more advanced. This isn't something that you need to do. I didn't start doing it until recently, but obviously, if you're getting cold traffic and they're coming from probably Facebook ads, or if you're doing maybe Google ads or whatever, but Facebook ads, you can set up a campaign to retarget the people that are booked in on a sales call. And what you could do is you could have quick little 30 to 60 second video ads, again, giving them value, showing them results from your community, getting them prepared for the call, pretty much just spitting out content that is going to help them convert into a customer easier for yourself or for your closer. So it's pretty much just like sending them content like we were doing in the group chat, but doing it through ads to where it might hit them 100 times every time they open Instagram before they get on the call. So they're going to see your face so much that they're just going to start to build more and more trust with you. So that is obviously something you don't have to do right away if you're kind of on a smaller budget at the start. You don't want to spend that much money. But as you get more advanced, like it's 100% something you should do. And if you hit all of these, at least 3 things, maybe 4 things before the call, I promise you your close rate, if you did none of this, your close rate on cold will probably be anywhere from 5 to 15%, if that, and your show rate is probably 30 to 40%. If you can hit at least 3 of these things, like these 3 right here, your show rate could very easily bump above 70%, 80%, and your close rate should be above 30% minimum as well. So it will very easily double your show rate and double your close rate, and obviously put a lot more money on the table for you and your team. So if you are a online coach already, or if you're about to start an offer, or if you kind of do what I do and kind of work on the back end of these offers and coaching programs, implement this system into your funnel. And I promise you, it is going to help a lot more. And if you're not doing cold traffic already and you're just doing organic, maybe incorporate some cold traffic as well to get more leads, and then do this so it doesn't take money away from your business. It only adds it. And that's actually how you're going to scale. So hopefully you guys took some value from this. If you did, please subscribe, throw this a like, comment any questions that you might have. And if you're a coach watching this and you have an online presence and you want to build a coaching program or get some help scaling it, feel free to DM me on Instagram. I'll drop that in the description as well. So you can always hit me up and just pick my brain, ask me questions. I'm always happy to help. So subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.